What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Away, Playmaker Away with the playbook, and y'all heard the title. Let's get straight into the video. But before we get started, if this is your first time clicking on this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, make sure to follow that Instagram, same as the YouTube name, Playmaker_Away. And let's get straight into the video. So, how to become a full-time Forex trader. Now, it's a lot simpler than you think, okay? So, of course, you need to have a good strategy that's consistent, that you tested for months and weeks, not just a couple days, but multiple months and multiple weeks and multiple days of success, okay? So you need to write this down or go through your MT4, MT5 history and make sure that you see more blue than red, and also that your wins are bigger than your losses. So once you have a consistent strategy and your wins are bigger than your losses and you're continuously making a decent amount of money, then you need to sit down. You need to sit down with yourself, get your notes out on your phone, get a piece of paper and a pen, and you need to plan this out, okay? You can't do anything without a plan. I know people just go with the flow, improvise this, that, and the third, but that will only take you so far, okay? And you gotta take this serious. If you don't take this serious, it's not gonna work out the way you want it to. You really gotta take this serious. You really gotta stick to your plan. You really gotta stay disciplined if you really want to do this, okay? It's very possible, and you actually don't need a lot to do this. So, first thing you need to do, I suggest you do not quit your job until, again, you've seen consistency, you've seen consistent wins for months and months and months, okay? Now, second thing you need to make sure that happens, you need to write down all your bills, all your expenses, okay? How much is your rent? How much do you spend for gas usually per week, every 2 weeks? How much is your groceries? How much is your internet? You gotta write down all your bills and all your expenses so you know about how much you need to make per month, per week, per 2 weeks. Because again, with this Forex stuff, you shouldn't be withdrawing every day. You should be withdrawing every week, every 2 weeks, or every month, okay? Depending on, your circumstances. So first you need to understand how much you need to make minimum, okay? But again, the whole point of Forex, especially trying to go full-time, is that you're not on the hamster wheel still. Because if you're just trading Forex and you're still just making enough just to get by, then you should just still have another job and just have this extra income, okay? There's plenty of people that work and then make this as a side income, or they use their Forex to spend on their bills and everything else. They use as savings, this, that, and the third. This could help you out with that as well. But eventually, if you want to just do Forex or don't want to work a job, flip the money from Forex and then put it into other businesses and investments, this is what you need to do, all right? So you need to know how much your bills cost. You need to know how much you spend a month, how much you spend every 2 weeks, what's important, what's not important, okay? Your car insurance, all that stuff. So you need to make sure that before you quit your job, that you're going to be able to consistently make X amount every month that you need, okay? If not, don't quit the job yet. Don't. So after you figure that out, then you need to have a daily goal in mind. Now, I have past videos, and my students, I already talked to my students. I have videos and Zoom calls talking about all that stuff as well, so they already know what to do. But if you're not one of my students yet, click the link in the description if you want to become one. But if you don't, I do have a video talking about my trading plan, so go ahead and check that out, all right? After you know how much you need to make, and you know how much you're currently making on Forex, then you need to figure out how you're going to make what you're going to make. Do you need to grow your account? Are you not taking enough trades? Are you not holding long enough? Or your risk to reward is not good? That's what you need to figure it out, okay? Because again, if you're not consistently making X amount, then you don't quit your job yet. Now, let's just do some quick math. Let's say you make $200 a day. You make $200 a day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 days after trading day. That is $1,000 a week, which is $4,000 a month. Now, making $200 a day is very easy, especially with my strategy. And if you need help with that, again, I have past videos that break down my strategy, but also have a free signal room. Yes, I have a free signal room. First link in the description. To the right side of the screen, you're going to see some of the results. Check it out. They're usually 1 to 2 to 1 to 4 risk to reward ratios on average. I call about 3 to 5 signals out daily. Okay, London to New York session. Make sure to check that out. So my signals can help you out with that, but also you need to have discipline, because a lot of times people will make their goal and they'll get greedy and then they'll lose it. But if you literally have your daily goal in mind, I need to make X amount per day. Once you hit that number, just close your trades. That simple. Until you're comfortable and you understand really how market works, just close your trades once you hit your daily goal. Because if you literally close your trade at your daily goals every day, you're going to make what you need every day, and you're going to have enough every day, every week, every month. Okay, it's when you're trying to push yourself and you're not really sure, you're gambling at this point. That's when you lose more money and you don't reach your daily goal. But once you reach your daily goal closed, it could be just 1 hour into the market, it could be 3 hours. It doesn't matter. Do you think people trade all day? You don't want the idea. Just because the market's open, there's opportunities everywhere. Doesn't mean you need to jump at every opportunity. Over trading is a bad thing too, because again, not every trade's going to go your way, and you could be up, and then you want to take another trade, and then you could lose your profits and lose money. Then you're going to start revenge trading to try to make it back, and then that's when your emotions get into play, and then you just start making emotional decisions, and you're not thinking clearly. Okay, so you really have to take this seriously, because again, if you're trying to full-time trade, you have to understand that the money you make is the money you make. There's no other income coming in for you. So that's why you got to take this really seriously. All right, you start making your daily goal, boom, 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 boom. Then, depending on your account size, if it's compounding or not, you can obviously increase your lot size to make more money and things like that. But when you're first starting, before you even become a full-time trader, you need to make sure your discipline's in place, because if you have no discipline now, then when you have no job, you're not getting up. When your boss tells you to, you're not clocking in. When your boss tells you to, you're not going to lunch. When your boss tells you to, you're not coming back from lunch. When your boss tells you to, you're not leaving your job till your boss tells you. You're going to have so much freedom. So if you don't have any discipline, it's going to mess you up. You have to have discipline. You have to stay to your routine. You have to stay to your schedule, because if you don't, it's not going to work in your favor. I promise you that. But you don't just want to survive. You want to be making a comfortable amount. That way you can reinvest and still save this, that, and the third. That's why I say it's no rush. You don't want to rush this. I know all y'all want to make money quick, this, that, and the third, especially with social media. People want things instant. People want instant gratification, things like that. But that's not how the world works. You really got to work for things. You got to really plant that seed. Fruit trees take 3 to 5 years before they produce fruit. Now, I'm not saying wait 3 years to become a full-time trader. But what I am saying is plant the seed, water it, tend to it, take your time, let the seed sprout roots, let the seed penetrate the surface, let the seed grow leaves, let the seed grow, let it become a tree. And then once it's a tree, it's going to be close to producing fruit. And then once the fruit comes up, then you can grab it and enjoy the fruits of your labor. But if you're grabbing the fruit before it's fully ripe, or you're rushing the process, it's not going to work in your favor. Just think how many times in life where you knew if you did things this way, you'd have the greatest success, but you try to rush. And then when you rush, you make mistakes. You're like, dang, I should just did it right the first time. Same thing with Forex. This is y'all's money. These are live accounts. The markets do not show sympathy. They do not care if they take your money. They don't care if you make money. They don't care. So it's up to you to make sure that you make money. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So once the screen is blue, it's up to you to secure those profits, because those blue numbers are not yours until your SL's in profit or until you close the trade. All right. Y'all enjoyed that video. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Drop down any comments, questions, future video suggestions down below. Make sure to follow my Instagram if you want to DM me directly, playmaker_way. Make sure to join that free signal room. Check that out. And I'll see you on the next video.